How do you say bird in like other languages? Does anyone know?
Oh, it's actually.
You wouldn't believe what it is in French.
Do choco berries, do those get used in cooking, Cal?
100% they do.
Yes, they do. You turn them into
Chocolate in
chocolate.
baking? Yeah, come on, man.
I don't
What
know.
are you, a
This game
fucking
can be
amateur?
all sorts of weird shit.
You're not allowed in the kitchen.
I have legit fertilizers just from my other run because I had to create a new character for reasons unknown.
No,
Yeah.
reason's very known because Liam stole your grapes.
Yeah, only Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam, what the hell?
All right, I just want to point out for posterity's sake, Jess has joined. We have 16,000 gold. I just want to see what we have in like an hour.
We have 8 animals right now. 8's a good number, I think. I think we probably don't need more
Yeah,
than
somebody
that.
count the pets. Somebody count the
Does
pets.
someone not trust me?
No, I'm not. I didn't say it was. I was just for posterity's sake, you know.
Emotional damage.
Also, yeah, count the pets. So if we come back, we can firmly say that Liam has kept buying them.
I'm being set up here. I did buy many of them, but there are more than I
What
bought.
do you mean?
I did not buy two of those
you
foxes.
can't say you're being. Oh, so 2 of the 35 aren't yours, and you're saying you're being.
There was an extra dog here.
Yeah, what the dog doing?
What's that dog doing?
Your Honor, I only killed 33 of the 35 people here. Okay, I think we're getting set up.
God, you don't deserve a fucking thing.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll fuck your shut.
I'll duff your butt.
Promise?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh. Alright, we'll see you guys later. I gotta go do something.
Are you gonna go
Goodbye.
slaughter everything to give us more orbs since Will's not here?
Yeah,
patrons.
that's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do.
that's what we're doing,
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk through my perspective of the story, alright? And then Kat can join in if she wants. No flight issues on the way out. Magic. I don't know how
That's
that
magic
happened.
for you, Mr.
But
Hot
it
Dog
just
Boy.
it all worked out. I was like, okay, cool. So we went to Brazilian steakhouse place. It was very okay.
It's very mediocre.
So yeah, we did that, and then we're like, all right, we'll just Uber on over to the Ed Sheeran concert. Let's go. So yeah, we get Ubered over, and then we get there, and we get out, and we walk about 2 inches, and somebody says, hey, show's canceled. We're like, what? And then you look
What?
down the road, and there's a couple signs on the street that say, show's canceled.
What the fuck?
Apparently, somebody forgot to make the building work properly, and the air conditioning was not running properly.
Oh,
So there were people
my
getting in there, and they were fucking fainting because it was too hot in the building. So they couldn't actually do the concert.
Damn.
So yeah,
That was the start of our vacation.
Hell yeah.
the Uber driver had driven away, and it was a clusterfuck, right? There's a billion people just trying to leave at this point. So we're like, we're just gonna walk back to our hotel, which is probably about 2.5 miles away. And we just did the casino hop because there's just a shit ton of them in a row. We started by Mandalay Bay, went to Luxor next door. They have like a cool esports arena thing. They did an all-star tournament there once a few years ago. It was kind of cool. I got a chug jug.
Yeah,
I sent you a
did
picture
you?
of that.
Hell yeah.
What'd you get, Kat?
I got the Pikachu, I'm pretty sure. Classic. I was wearing
Yeah.
my Psyduck shirt, and everybody was commenting on it.
All right, so we head up to the floor to do some gambling while we're there. We did
Yeah.
blackjack, and we all did equally good.
All right, who fucked up?
It might have been Will. We all threw $100 down. Will went out in like 5 hands or something like that. It was pretty fast. Kat, you got like 50 bucks or something?
I was up about 100.
Then we kind of just slowly and progressively walked back to our hotel. We saw some really shitty ass douchebag picture of Bruno Mars that was advertised everywhere. And I pointed this out to Will. I'm like, yo, this shit looks like a fucking douchebag. And he's like, I know, right? And then like 20 minutes later, Kat sees the same one in a different spot. She's like, did you see that Bruno Mars thing? It looks like such a douche. It was like, yes, we did. So then we made a game for the rest of the trip that you lose the game. By the way, everyone just lost the game. Get fucked.
Fuck.
You lose the game
No!
if you lose the game if you see that Bruno Mars picture ever. And it was an ad, so it would just pop up
Okay.
on random monitors all over the place. So you had to be careful. Turns out I was the only one for the rest of the trip that saw it, by the way. I saw it like 5 more times and nobody else did.
Well,
Makes the game
Yeah.
proceed to be the only one to lose it.
Yep. That was a feels bad moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, Liam, what happened to all of our money? What'd you do?
Oh, wait, yeah. Wait a minute. What happened to our money? It's not, I don't think it's Liam this time, right? Surely
No,
not.
the only
Yeah,
thing I
100%
bought
right.
was a collar.
I have embezzled all of the funds
Oh my
into a pyramid scheme where
Pyramid
we.
screen. I built a screen out of pyramids, baby.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
God. Dude, that's just
Just like-
expensive. Why do you think I
it's
used all
gonna
our
be
money?
it's gonna be bigger than the Bass Pro Pyramid.
Oh my God.
Real quick before I sell this iron pickaxe, does anyone need said iron pickaxe?
I can also turn it into a scarecrow to use to farm XP.
You turn an axe into a scarecrow? I gotta see that.
You just place
Just
it in
gotta
the
stab
ground
the
and then
handle on
puts
the
a
ground, put a hat on it.
Yeah.
and then you ask him a question.
Oh no.
All right, yep.
Oh my god.
He actually
that?
prefers magic tricks because you ask him to pick a card.
I did give you the rod, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, he gave you the fucking rod.
It was amazing.
You know what? What's great? Anything besides sitting here listening to the same squeaking sound from the griffin.
Hey, that's fine.
And I sit
I'll give
here
you
and
some
pet
different
it.
squeaking sounds to listen to. Okay, so from
No,
that point in the
no.
story, we went to bed, woke up at a reasonable hour, like 11 o'clock, and then we started getting busy with stuff we were doing. Yes. Okay, that
You
came
should
out,
not have had that
Wait a minute.
small pause in there, bud.
that came out wrong.
Hey,
Yeah, so we started out actually, we went to the Venetian, which is a Italian-based casino. It's very strewn out. It's not very tall.
Has canals.
It's got little canals inside of it. You can ride on a gondola, which is totally called a gondola, and everyone here knew that right away and wasn't thinking it was something else.
Josh, what do you think it was?
I thought gondola was the name of the thing that was on that one James Bond mission in the ski lift that can bring you along it. Not like a normal ski lift. It was a big-ass boxy thing.
Those are also
This
called-
guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're right. That is.
Okay,
that
they're
is a
both called...
gondola as well.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not insane. Thank God.
You got
Well,
the
I don't know
gondolas.
about that, but yeah, they're both gondolas.
That's fine. I'll take the insanity. So we did an escape room because we do that stuff. It was the rated R version where there's supposed to be inappropriate stuff inside of it.
Do you see boobies?
The inappropriate stuff was a couple colorful dildos and a couple fake lines of cocaine, and that was it.
No boobies?
This escape room was fucking freelo, by the way.
That was.
We got
it was
45 minutes,
easy.
which is shorter than any other time I've done it, and we finished it with 20 minutes left. And the only thing that took us a while was a part that literally didn't turn on properly, and they had to have somebody come in and turn something on. So we would
Did you
have
have
finished
to
it with
interact
like
with the dildo?
15 minutes. We did. Kat had to.
Hell
Well, I found
touched
something
it?
that I technically, I guess, wasn't supposed to find until we get a certain clue, but I just found it.
She just kind of goaded with a sauce like
You
that.
just pick up the dildo and there was a clue there and you're like, damn, that's how...
I wish. No, there's a hidden compartment inside of a table that you push in and then it opens up.
Now, did you find it by breaking it?
No, I found it
Okay.
just by guessing.
So yeah, that show was really easy. I was baited with a good time, and it was just a fake time.
So no cum?
No com. So yeah, we did that. We played Uno at
Oh,
one
yeah, oh,
point. Uno was cool. Kat went to the bathroom and came back, and she had a hand full of, I think, all just fives because we shuffled out all fives and definitely didn't stack the deck, and we're just telling her this now. Sorry about that, Kat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
you
of
actually
course.
did stack the deck?
Of course you stacked
Okay,
the
I
deck.
was like,
How the
what
fuck
the
are you gonna
fuck am I
get?
looking
How are you gonna
at?
get fucking 7 fives in your hand?
I thought Will was just the worst fucking
No, he came up with the
shuffler.
idea. He's like, hey, let's stack. I'm like, I'm down.
That's really funny.
He decided to tell me now, not back then.
Because it's funnier now.
Oh my god.
Because he's outside of punching range.
Mm-hmm. Did you get a different color of that same pet, Liam?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Nope.
I only plopped it down right in front of you earlier.
Shit.
Okay, but that it is not $20,000 for a single penguin.
How much was it?
5,000.
See?
See, don't
Just
be
'cause it's not
unreasonable.
20. Just because it's not 20 doesn't mean it's not bad.
Yeah, but that means someone else spent 15,000 and blamed it all on me.
Gonna have another conversation about bird in French, which is oiseau,
Weasel.
What's up?
What's up? Hey. What's up?
which should be spelt W-A-Z-O, but is not spelled with
No,
any of those letters besides A.
don't tell them how it's spelled. They have to figure it out.
Yeah, we
They'll
already
never-
have Will fucking murdering
They'll never
French.
figure it out.
U-A-S-U.
Nope, not even close.
You said it didn't have a Z in it. S-E-A-U.
Damn, so close.
Oh, well, it doesn't,
So
have, it doesn't
close.
have a Z in it because it's got a Z in it because that's a real letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have a Z in it.
So how's it
Alright.
spelled? How's it spelled?
Who wants to take it away?
Not me, because I'll probably also spell it wrong.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
O-I-S-E-A-U.
Wait, isn't that
That's
it?
exactly what
That's
I
exactly-
said.
yeah.
Wait a
What?
minute.
I thought you missed the E.
I thought there was an X. I'm not gonna lie.
There's an
X
X
is
if it's
for plural.
plural.
Yeah.
Or, hey, we knew. I knew you were talking about multiple.
I honestly
I thought- I
thought
didn't hear
everyone
the E.
knew that she spelt it right, and we just weren't going to tell you.
What the?
No, I just didn't hear the E. That was my problem.
No,
You fucking rolled.
I am all for gaslighting Kat whenever is possible. That's mean.
First the Uno thing and now this.
And of all the people to
Hang
bring
on,
that up, it
at
was...
least I didn't do it on purpose.
Does anybody want a spring cape? It just looks like a pink flower cape.
Nope.
Yeah, I want a cape.
Yes?
It's not...
I think the people who already have 5,000 fucking pets can get put on the back burner.
this.
Well, I've got some bad news for you. We somehow are all of a sudden out of spring tokens and cannot spend it on the Cape. You've lost your opportunity. You had one chance and one opportunity and you didn't take it.
You didn't capture it. You did let it slip.
You missed that chance to blow.
Damn.
So we watched the show by Cirque du Soleil called O. It's a water-based circus show thing.
Oh, like O as in EAU?
Oh,
No,
good.
not. Oh, God.
Do you know how bird in French is spelled?
Not again.
That's great.
So we go to watch that, and it was very fine. I'd watched a different Cirque du Soleil last time I was there that was definitely better. And Will had also seen one that was better. It was still good. I can't do the stuff they were doing, but the story was kind of mumbled together.
It was the first time I had seen one, so it was all new to me.
The coolest part was the stage that was obviously expensive as fuck to run. So they had a big outline of walk-onableness, and then they had a bunch more walk-onableness in the middle that was like in a circle shape. But there were specific sections that were cut into different shapes where they could fill those sections in with water and then lower the entire part of the stage throughout the show. And I would assume they would get these probably at least 10 feet of water at any given time whenever they would fill them up. So they were constantly pumping in and out water onto the stage to let people do whatever stuff. So that was pretty fucking cool. Besides that though, they had some real lighting issues. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to see some stuff sometimes.
Is that because you share the broken eyes, or is it because actually hard to see?
No.
It was actually hard to see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we did know. That was cool. We did some karaoke. The karaoke place looked fucking sick. It actually looked like one you would see in an anime or something with all the bells and the lights and shit like that. So that was fucking cool.
It's like one of my real life anime.
Yeah, it's like anime IRL. It's finally come true, boys. We've done it. We fucking sang all the classics like All-Star.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. We had
That's what
All-Star in
we
a 3-hour loop, and we were silent the entire time. In respect.
And then we went back and we started watching Liar Liar.
Nice.
It's actually a pretty
It's
fun
on
anime.
fire.
It's a fun anime that all three of us were equally paying a ton of attention to every single episode.
So Kat was watching, and Josh and Will were not.
Yup.
We had an important game we were playing, all right? Will and I are just sitting there laying on the bed. So you gotta sit there, and you gotta spread your fucking legs apart, and you gotta bounce the ball off the ceiling, and whoever hits the other person's fucking nuts first.
Hell yeah.
Well, you don't win, but the other person loses.
A true classic game.
Yeah,
Uh,
and this is why guys live less.
Yeah,
And we go out having fucking fun, baby.
I will say I did not win. So
Multiple times.
Dude. On a related side note, at work the other day, someone threw a potato at my dick. And it was painful.
what the fuck?
That is all. I will not elaborate.
Next day, first we go to get
Couple
fucking
hours.
food, and Will really wanted to feed these birds that you were not allowed to feed. But you know, that's just him.
Will's always trying to feed birds, huh?
How do you say bird in like other languages? Does anyone know?
Oh, it's actually
Oh,
Wazo.
You wouldn't believe what it is in French.
Yeah, so we did pool stuff, and then we learned that the Adventure Dome we were going to go to the next day isn't open on Tuesdays, so we just weren't able to go to it because it then was going to close like an hour or two after we got out of the pool.
Damn.
Why'd people sag? So we finished going to pool, and we went back to our room. Will and I went through about 3/4 of a fucking bottle of schnapps, and then we headed down to get some sushi, because Will was really wanting sushi. Then we
fire.
got a bottle of sake. I wasn't a huge fan of it, so I only had a little bit. I think Kat had a little bit.
Okay.
Will had all of the rest of the bottle.
Yep, that sounds on par.
So Will's having a
Hey man, he's just kind of lit.
Will's having a good 7.5 out of 10, according to his scale. His scale might have been broken, but we'll get to that in a bit. He said our waiter was cute. That was nice. He let him know that he was cute too. He didn't just say it to us.
yeah.
Then we headed to Shin Lim, and he was a dude that was on America's
Oh,
Got
I know Shin Lim, yeah. He was
America's
on-
Got Talent, and he
And
won a
on
bunch.
Fool Us by Penn and
And
Teller.
Fool Us.
Did he do Card Trick on Black Table?
He did do Card Trick on
Yep,
Black Table.
Sure did.
Mhm.
So yeah, we watched him. He did magic-y stuff. It was pretty cool. Well, Will at this point, he's at a Will 7.5.
Fucking-
If we were using Will's scale properly, he's probably at about an 8.5 at this point.
Yeah.
He was
So
having
during the
he was having fun. He was giggling a lot. He was doing like a over the top
Wills.
reaction to every single trick that was happening, and it was great.
Honestly,
Oh, okay.
honestly
But-
sometimes you just need those people, though.
Yeah, but
Sure.
the person in front of us was,
Was
getting
not this
fucking
girl
pissed.
was not fucking happy about it. Every time he'd fucking say something, she'd fucking dart her eyes at him and just be like, ugh, and just
Let him
spin
have a
back
good time,
forward.
bro.
So yeah, Shinlim, fun. We finished that up, and then we just started walking about. Then went to Johnny Rockets, which is just some burger place. It was okay. Chicken strips, not bad. Fries, not great. Tater tots. Oh, we had tater tots twice that day. Sorry, that was a very important part of
yeah.
the story. Double tots. Who'd have thunk?
Tots are the superior potato form.
No,
nope,
no.
You're wrong on that one.
They are one of the higher ones, but I wouldn't say the superior.
What would you put, Cal?
Pretty low tier in my opinion.
I just think that with the amount of variety you can do with it, mashed potatoes has to be up there. Simple, classic, a little bit of butter, garlic, easy. You can make them fancy. You can get loaded mashed potatoes. Throw some fucking cheese, bacon, and green onions in there.
A good fry really is hard to beat, in my opinion.
Well, but like you
fries?
gotta. First of all, I want to know when a fry becomes a wedge. What size does it have to be?
It's literally depending on the cut of the potato. It's called wedge cut because you cut them like that. If they're like shoelace or if they're fucking like Julietted, they're fries. But when they get thick enough, they become wedges.
Will was a little bit drunk. Yeah, we went to a casino. He called some dude cute. The dude then followed him a bit later and also had to cash out his chips at the same time. He's like, "Oh, you're the guy that called me cute." He's like, "Oh my god, it's that guy." So that was a fun interaction. They had a whole conversation about how guys never get compliments for anything.
I mean, it's true.
And how a little compliment goes a long way.
But he also
That's
was
pretty
cute,
wholesome.
though.
Later on, we're like, let's just take a taxi back to our hotel. We're sitting at a stoplight for fucking 3 minutes. That was stupid how long we were sitting at that stoplight. Some lady in the taxi next to us rolls down her fucking window and she's like, "Do you have any Grey Poupon?"
What?
and, and I was like, "Don't fall."
question.
I was like, "Don't fall for a Will." And he was like, "No, we don't have any over here." And then she's like, "You remember that commercial?" And they were hitting it off. He's like, "Yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was fun." And then he said she was beautiful, and she was like, "Oh, thank you." And then we drove to the same hotel. And then he said something along the lines of, "Yo, if I get with this girl tonight, should you guys be okay with that?" And I was like, "I wouldn't mind, but the guy sitting in the car next to her might have a problem with that."
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, maybe they're a cuckold.
I mean, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
they're just looking for a third.
I mean,
Maybe-
he was
maybe he just wants to
considerably-
watch.
He was considerably older than this lady, but
And
He had Grey Poupon, actually. That's why.
that's why. Exactly.
Yeah, he did have Grey Poupon.
So we woke up late. We were supposed to wake up early. We woke up at like fucking 1. This was definitely the day we woke up the latest. We got tickets for the Stratosphere, which is basically like the CN Tower in Toronto, except it's a little bit shorter because we're not as cool.
you're goddamn right.
But this one has a space shot on top, like a ride, and it's got some other rides and stuff on top, so that's kind of cool. So we go to do that. We get the tickets, and then we head over there, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, you see this little sign thing we have here? None of the rides are going right now. There was lightning 20 miles away that went off probably 2 hours ago, so we canceled all the rides for a few hours. Maybe we'll turn them back on later. Who knows? Probably not. Oh, by the way, you can't get any refunds for your tickets. Go suck a dick." So we go fucking get some food, go back up there, still fucking rides off. It's like, all right. So yeah, that was a waste of like $100. We played craps for the first time. We didn't do very well, but it was sort
was
of
fun
It
still.
was sort of fun.
Yeah, like if I had the time and money to just spend time doing that, I would have. We found out there was a class that was held at the Venetian to learn craps because it's one of the most difficult games to play. But unfortunately, we did not have the time left after that.
And then we head back. We got all fucking dolled up and we went to Hell's Kitchen. We had a really cool
was
ass
that?
fucking waiter. He's a cool dude.
He was such a G.
Mm-hmm.
He corrected us on a crucial thing.
Yes.
What do you correct you on?
We're not at that part of the story. That's the teaser. We had appetizer. We got foie gras.
Yo, Wagwan?
We got wagwan.
Wagwan.
I thought it was okay. Everyone else thought it was really good. So, you know.
I loved it.
Then we got beef Wellington, we got salmon, and we got lamb for dinner. Just Gucci. For dessert, we got a couple different things, and we go to give our dessert order to the waiter. And he's like, "Okay, so for dessert, you guys are getting this plus these 2 things you said? No, you guys are definitely getting this other dessert, because if you don't get this, what are you doing?"
Trolling. You're trolling.
Basically. So we got the one that he recommended, and it was fucking amazing. It was like a bread pudding with toffee something or whatever. I don't know.
I think it was a toffee crunch bread pudding.
It was fucking amazing. He was
It was
not wrong.
probably the best dessert I've ever tasted. So after Hell's Kitchen, we went to Absinthe.
They have a show. It's called Absinthe. It is in front of Caesar's Palace. It's inside of a circus tent. They had like maybe 10 different people, maybe a little more than that. And they just did a bunch of different acts for all sorts of things. So you started out with this dude that was stacking up chairs on top of each other, got really, really high up into the sky. He was doing handstands and shit. So that was cool. There's this lady that looked like a fairy. It's called the green, I think it was the green lady, right? The green fairy?
The
One of
green
two.
fairy.
Yeah.
Green absinthe fairy. The gimmick of it was, oh, shit happens whenever you drink absinthe.
There was these very strong men that were like cheerleader throwing each other towards each other. Pretty fucking sick. sick. Some of the best acts. There was this one that was called, I think, just Women on Sticks. Or
Chicks on Sticks.
Hot Chicks on Sticks.
Just how I like my woman.
They all get on top of these 10-foot tall stick things, and then they bend all over the place. So they're like lying all over the room, and they're flipping around and shit like that. It was fucking cool. It's kind of hard to explain, but you just gotta trust me. It's cool.
Kind of like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
Yeah, honestly, good description. Then there was this fake act that happened, basically, where there were these two people that were intentionally just fucking awful at what they were supposed to do, and they were supposed to do like acrobatic stuff, and instead it ended up just being them flubbing and fucking up the whole time. It was fucking hilarious. At one point, I don't know if this is intentionally part of the show, but they tried to do a flip thing, and they fucking fucked it up, and the girl accidentally stepped on his crotch, and it fucking pulled down his underwear, so you could just see his dong fucking hanging out for a second or two.
Hey, yo, full dong? You guys got to see full dong for free at Vegas?
Yeah, that happened. I legit don't know if that was intentional or not.
I think it was.
I would assume it
intentional.
was, but damn, that was funny.
It looked intentional.
So that was cool. And then there was Hans. His name was not actually Hans. It was this dude dressed up in full stereotypical German attire. He had lederhosen and stuff like that. And he just came out with hula hoops, and he did hula hoop and stuff. Like, it moved around his arms and his head and his body and everything. And he was a bigger fellow, but damn, he was having so much fun. He was smiling the whole time, and
He was
it
really
great.
cute. I
Yes.
liked it.
Hans was awesome.
We stand for Hans.
We stand for Hans.
Someone needs to show Rylan Shyla. Could
Open
be
the stream
Shyla,
up.
could be Shyla.
Goth girl alert! Goth girl alert!
Goth girl alert?
Goth
Wait,
girl alert.
Sorry,
Oh, Zero?
I've sat up and somehow I'm cured.
Okay.
I see what we going on. Okay, we got the staples of a goth girl. We got the spike, not just the spikes on the wrist, but the spikes on the hair accessories and the little titty spikes. Okay.
No,
You got
but
Don't forget the thighs.
No, let's not be
the-
clear. These aren't little titty spikes.
Okay, sorry, big titty spikes.
There we go.
But then on top of that, she's got the weird goth girl like black shirt shoulder thing, but then also with the big titty window. I think Gwen from Total Drama Island also rocks such a style. The big hoop earrings are a bit out of it for me though. Also
You
with
think
the
they should be smaller?
gold dangles, yeah, you know, a good guy. Listen, I'm
Wait, how
okay
big-
with a little
how-
mixture.
How big are the hoops?
They're getting a little too close to boss bitch hoops.
Mhm.
Oh, I just didn't even notice the horns too. Wait a minute.
She's a demon class.
Yeah, she's got a tail
shit.
too. You see the little
Wait.
tail she
Oh,
got?
She has
fuck, I see
she has
that.
inherently bonus goth features because of that.
Yeah, exactly. My guy. You know what? On a goth girl rating, I'm gonna give her a solid 9 out of 10, honestly.
Elizabeth Emma, get the fuck out of this picture thing. I want to be in the picture. Let me use the cutout.
Stand in front of them that way. They...
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, oh nice picture. Oh wow, this picture sucks.
Oh my god, the
Oh.
bee!
How have you just now seen this?
I don't know where
Brand
Liam's
episode?
been.
I haven't seen it. No, not at all. But the bee?
Yeah, I got a big ass bee I'm riding on.
Bird
Oh my
speeds.
god.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Bee. Bee.
So
I love it.
excited.
Thank you. I needed this in my life.
Okay, name your stallion.
I've regained some serotonin.
Is a horrible name.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great name. I kind of agree.
I'm trying to think of good bee names.
Buzz?
Beyonce.
At the moment, all I can think of is
Beelzebub?
Breezy. Beelzebub. Beasley.
Bee's knees.
Buster Brown.
Oh my gosh.
BG,
I know.
BG
No,
13.
13.
zombie, Gwen, Begonia.
All right, quick roll call. What was everyone's highest skill and lowest skill?
Highest is 49, lowest is 4.
52 and 4.
43 and
Mining is
2.
worthless.
I know what Josh's 2 is. It's fishing.
35 and 10.
23 and 1.
No.
Where is Griffin?
Somewhere
Top
away.
left.
But more importantly, where is Griffith?
I don't know, man.
More importantly, where's Gamora?
more
More importantly, why is
who's Gamora?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lucas, you really jumped the gun on the joke there. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you jumped the James gun on that joke.
the Jimothy gun. I call him Jim.
You want to know a
Well-
fun fact about a guy named Jim? Did you know that James Cameron, when he went down while filming Titanic to go look at the ship and all that, one of the days that him and Bill Paxton went down was September 11th, 2001, and they
Okay.
came back up, and that's when they learned about the 9/11 attacks?
That's insane.
Imagine going down for a cheeky adventure with your boy just to go look at some sunken ship and then coming up and finding out that your country's about to go to war.
Bro, imagine going down for a cheeky adventure with your son to see a sunken ship and then not coming back up.
Oh shit, that's right.
That's called a magma star.
Damn.
Sounds like some Pokemon shit.
It's an Ammonite mixed with a Slugma.
Give you some
Slugma with his
With
dick
a
in your
dick.
mouth.
Oh,
Fucking-
nice.
Wow. Nice.
Watch what happens when I catch a fish. Watch how fucking fast I move.
Holy shit. I'd love to watch you, but I can't keep up. Why do all these children keep giving me cookies as payment?
Do they not understand the economy? We're in a recession right now. I'm gonna need a bit more than fucking cookies to get my rent paid. You know my rent's 600 cookies a day, dude. You gave me 1 cookie.
Your character just looks so tired all the time.
Callums?
fishing.
Yes.
They got me fishing.
Can't do nothing but fish all day. I can't do it anymore.
Nobody lets me sleep.
We're not bankrupt. Woo! Why are we missing our money for Weathergate, Liam? The only person with access to Weathergate right now. What did you
Don't-
buy?
I'm getting
What
it all
did you
back
buy?
because I am the only one here, so you don't have to worry about that.
Liam, as your
Justin.
lawyer, you don't have to answer his questions.
Talking
Liam.
with them.
As your actual lawyer, don't listen to the other guy. He's not really your lawyer.
All right, Josh, as your lawyer, I think you shouldn't represent Liam.